I mean, pivot, that's always been part of what you do, right? There are times when a pivot is appropriate, but the change here is that now it seems like it's almost a mandatory conversation for startups in this kind of environment.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I've heard some people talk about where, oh, I don't need a pivot. And I say, well, it's still worth it to actually go through this evaluation process to see if a pivot is really necessary. And if you go through it and you realize that, nope, everything is still, staying the same for you, then at least you have that clarity and that confidence to really charge forward with your original strategy. And I would say at minimum, most people's sales strategy needs to pivot, right? A lot of people are, trying to sell their solutions to health systems, to medical practices where doors have been closed, and really ultimately trying to get in front of key stakeholders at conferences like yours. And that's not happening right now. And so really having to rethink how are they networking and getting in front of their target customers. So I think that when I talk about pivot strategy, I'm talking about the market strategy, but I think that there's a lot of aspects of the entire business that we need to look at to see what needs to be pivoted. So sales strategy is one, but also another example would be leadership strategy. So I think how we're leading those organizations needs to be fundamentally different. I think as CEOs of companies, we're more chief encouragement officers than ever before as we're trying to, help our teams, get through the emotional and mental crises, both that they're experiencing personally and professionally. So I think there's a lot of shift or pivot that's happening.